I can't go out. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Outgoing
Without Going Out.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Lexi.
And we're the Fuller Sisters.
And we're recording on video. So if you guys are listening to the podcast like normal, go ahead and head over to YouTube and check us out. I'll leave the link down below. I believe it is just Outgoing Podcast. Type in Outgoing Without Going Out. We'll figure it out. But the link will be on our Instagram and in the description of the podcast.
You're going to have to roll with it for a little bit because I'm so not used to having the camera on. And I'm not responsible for what I look like while I'm talking, things I do, how much I get distracted. How many times I itch my nose because it's really itching right now, so bear with us.
Yes, but we decided we're going to take this podcast in a whole new direction because now that we are in the same state, we can actually record in person. And I don't know about you guys, but I think our episodes are much better when we are together. So we're sitting outside on my balcony right now. We're giving it one, first good go of recording it on video for YouTube as well as the audio like we always do. But I just feel like with us being together, the episodes are better. We enjoy recording more. And we can do the video component for you guys. We didn't want to do it on Zoom just because I feel like the quality's not there, right?
No, and just over FaceTime, like anytime it's FaceTime, Zoom, the internet connection, it's like delayed. It's just not the way to go. So I feel like this is a win-win-win all around. We're planning out a bunch of episodes while we're together so that way we can just get them all done and then use the rest of the time to plan like other stuff, like getting the videos ready and getting everything up for you guys. So it's gonna be better. Some things may change, like instead of the weekly scoop, I think we're gonna have to do just more like life updates and kind of whatever we have to talk about in that episode, because some of them might not be weekly.
But to be honest, a lot of the times
you guys
we're getting responses that you don't really care about our weekly scoops, so don't worry, we're gonna keep you guys updated, and it's not like we're just gonna like throw all this crap into episodes at one time and then like I promise, I actually think this will be better for the podcast, the content. You have a video aspect and more planned out, more structured, but still chatty. Do you know what I'm saying? Just, the sister chats, but in the same room.
Okay, they get it. They get it. So this week's episode is going to be another deep dive on Reddit. And what really sparked this is, I don't want to say the mom talk drama, but on TikTok everyone has been Reddit this, Reddit that, and I'm like, you know what, there's probably so much on Reddit that we don't even know. So we did a little deep dive on Reddit and we found the petty revenge stories, and they are so good. So
basically people have submitted scenarios where someone has done something and they've decided, this isn't harmful per se, but it's something, with that feeling when you're just like, oh, I wish I could just like do something to get them back.
These people did it.
So we are going to read I doubt any of these people are listening, but just the way people write on Reddit is so poetic as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited to read these. But why don't we hop into our little life update, catch up, and kind of go from there. So,
did you have an awesome time? Did you drink awesome shooters and listen to awesome music and then just sit around and soak up each other's awesomeness?
why don't you start us off?
Okay, I feel like this has actually been, for the first time in a while, a decently long week. I feel like I did a lot. So, starting off, I was in the Keys last weekend, right? That was, okay, so I didn't even update on that. It was so much fun. The weather was crappy the first day. Justin, for some reason, wanted to leave at 4 a.m. So we got in the car at 4 a.m. We were like, oh, maybe we'll see the sunrise over the 7 Mile Bridge. It'll be so pretty. Yeah, there was no sun, so there was no sunrise. So we woke up at 4 a.m. for no reason, but, I mean, I guess it was nice.
So what time did you get there?
Got there at 7. I took a nap in the car, I took a nap on the hammocks, I took a nap in the pool chair, and then finally everyone else got there.
If you guys know, Gabby sleeps anywhere and everywhere. Our entire Italy videos are just Gabby sleeping on public transportation everywhere we went. I don't think she saw any of the Italian countryside on our drives.
Okay, I did, but like, I think, you know when parents like drive their kids around and put them to sleep as babies? I think mom did that, and I think I never grew out of it. So now, anytime I'm in a car or like I'm moving anything, a boat, doesn't matter what it is, I knock out. So yeah, Keys was super fun. We had a boat day, a pool day. It was just fun getting to hang out with everyone, like I said, outside of the gym setting. So that was the weekend, and then I got back, and then that was Monday. Lexi made the drive down to me. How was it?
It was fine. It was
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was straight shot, boring drive, but easy drive.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be nice, hopefully, if we can shrink that to like 2 hours or less by moving one way or another. But it wasn't bad.
So she came on Monday to help me do a huge closet clean out. It took, what was like 6 hours?
I got there at like noon. I mean, we did stop for lunch in the middle of that, but like we were done around 6. So it was like a 6-hour ordeal.
I cleaned out 7 garbage bags full of clothes, which a good chunk of that is on my Depop right now, and then the rest will probably be on my Poshmark in a few, I don't even know how long, because my mom runs my Poshmark, but all the like almost brand new good clothes are on my Depop right now. So you check that out, go to my Instagram, it's linked somewhere. But the rest will come, like all my cheer clothes and stuff I like to do on Poshmark. I just feel like that's a better place for it. But then like, I feel like people shop for newer clothes and better clothes on Depop. So that's why I kind of split them up that way. But that was all of Monday. And then after that,
you found out what coaches,
yeah, so
what teams you're coaching.
I found out what teams I was coaching, which is super excited. I am coaching a Worlds team. For the first time ever, I'm coaching the Lady Jags this year, which is crazy. I did not see that coming until like last week when we started to do evals and I was put to work with them, and I was like, this is kind of cool. So I'm coaching Lady Jags and Senior 2, which is now officially has a name. They're called Senior Sass because everyone made fun of us last year because Senior 2 was literally just called Senior 2. And there was like an announcer guy literally at a competition that made fun of them for not having a name. So we were like, okay, we'll give them a name, whatever. So coaching those 2 teams this year, still currently not cheering, but I do have the 00 practice time frame open in my schedule. So if I ever decide I want to go back, it fits in nicely, we'll make it work, whatever. So just kind of like going day by day, playing that by ear.
So she's still going to be at the gym every single day.
I am, but my weekend schedule will be better because my co-coaches are almost the same on both teams. So we're planning all the weekends from the beginning, and we're going to put all of the teams on the same weekend, so then we have every other weekend off. Other than that,
she's here.
Stress about housing situation, because I feel like there is no right answer right now. And as much as I say that I refuse to sign another lease, I feel like I would kind of be stupid to throw away as much money as I was looking at in a house that like is literally sold for half of it 2 years ago.
Well, and there's just like not that many options, especially on your coast.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to help her look, and I'm just like, oof.
I would just be rushing into it to something that isn't nice, that, I don't know, I'm not totally knocking it, but I literally feel like there's no right answer. I have to tell my apartment complex my decision within the next couple weeks, but then I don't have to move out until like August if I decide to do that. I literally have no idea. I'm stressed because I don't think there is a right answer. I wish someone could just look at me and be like, okay, this is what the housing market's gonna do. And basically, I did like Google it and look into it. We apologize for the barking dog.
We're working through kinks, people.
Like I went on a rabbit hole of what's happening with the housing market. And it does say that like it should ease out and it'll be a much better time to buy in 2023.
People don't know. Like nobody can really tell you what's going to happen.
But I also feel like realtors are going to tell you that they're never going to tell you it's a bad time to buy because they want you to buy because that's how they make money. So I am very torn. I don't know what's happening. I'm stressed about it. But
I mean, the realtor that showed us houses today told us it's a bad time to buy.
Okay, see, there we go. And that's like, if the worst case scenario is that I have to stay in my apartment in Miami, Florida, well, in Kendall, like close to the gym where I know everything's already set up and I'm comfortable with it.
I hate that area.
I agree. But if that's the worst case scenario, I guess my life isn't so bad. Like, I still live in Miami, Florida at the end of the day, type of thing. So
you will just be driving here more than I will be driving here.
But yeah, so then I made the drive here. It's Memorial Day weekend currently as we're recording, so we have the long weekend. Gonna hang out here for the weekend, have some girl time, lots of content, work. It's basically a business trip, to be honest.
Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be hopefully no rain, and then just
a much needed one.
Go with content.
I think that's pretty much everything. And this is why we're gonna get rid of these.
Because we just
ramble. But, alright, what did you do this week?
So, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting more into a routine. Like, things are getting settled. I'm getting more, like, it's starting to actually feel like my home, which is really nice. I've been watching the HBO show The Staircase. And then I started watching the documentary on Netflix called The Staircase. I'm just basically in Reddit rabbit hole as well. On there, this case is just like kind of consumed everything in my brain, and I had heard about the case before. If you don't know, I suggest watching the Netflix documentary first and then watching the HBO show, mainly because the HBO show isn't done. They're releasing episodes weekly. Then there's a podcast to go with the HBO show, plus like a million other podcast episodes about this case. But basically, do you even know anything about it?
No.
Okay, so basically this family lives in North Carolina, and the husband, he's like wrote a couple books, called 911, and like the 911 tapes, you can hear him say like, my wife has had an accident, she's fallen down the stairs. He came in the house from their pool and she was laying at the bottom of the stairs, covered in blood, dead, basically. However, there's a lot of theories that say he did it. There was a whole court case. I don't want to give anything away, but like nobody knows what happened except Kathleen, which she's passed on, so we can't ask her, and Michael, the husband.
And he says obviously it's not
He
him.
says he didn't do it. But so many people go back and forth and debate this, and like, I don't know, it's a crazy case. There's like so many twists and turns and things that just like, it almost seems fake, but HBO does a really good job of putting actors and like replaying all the different theories, and like, I don't know, it's super good. So I've been doing that. I start like Gabby said, we started to look at houses as well. This morning we actually went and visited one. It's just crazy right now. Like this house is, I mean, the realtor even agreed with us. I would say it's $60,000 overpriced listed, and they like flipped it, and it's on the water, which is good because it'll hold its value. But like when other people flip houses, and you can tell they're just like doing it to make money, everything looks nice, but it like doesn't function well. Like the closet doors were like uneven, the cupboards weren't like level, like just like
It would still need a
it
lot of
looked
work.
nice, but it kind of just looked like, yeah, like it started pouring as we were looking at the house, so water was getting it. Like we were able to see like how many things were just like not done right. So it's like it would be worth it if we could get it for the price that it should be, but also it's a 50-something minute drive for me every day for residency. So it's like, that would suck. But the houses south, closer to my residency, are outrageous. So it's like, again, do we wait, stay where we are? This lease is up in December, so lots of decisions to be made. Other adulting things I feel like I need to do, like I need to go to the DMV and get like Florida license. I have to figure out car insurance. I have to figure out health insurance,
Oh my God,
find my doctors.
You're old now.
I have, yeah,
Wait,
so
do you, for residency, you get nothing, right? Until you get a full-time job, then you'll get like insurance and everything?
I think I get base coverage health insurance, but I don't know. I haven't been given any documents, so I don't know. So just like figuring out like life stuff and like adulting. I have to like find all new doctors, which like I really liked my doctors in Buffalo, so that's gonna be kind of tough.
I love my gynecologist here if you want to
Well,
drive
I'm not
over.
driving over,
Okay.
but just, yeah, stuff like that. I'm just like, oh, I hate doing that stuff. But aside from that, I've been reading. I finished Where the Crawdads Sing. I think it's going to be a great movie. I didn't love the book. I think it'll be, like, the plot was good, but the book just kind of drug on for me. I know that's an unpopular opinion. Everybody loves this book, but I think it'll be a good movie. Because you can't really, like, drag out thoughts of people in movies. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be a good, better movie than it was a book, which I feel like rarely happens. Now I'm reading Verity by Colleen Hoover, and the amount of DMs, I've never received so many DMs about a book in my entire life. Everybody's like, oh my god, just wait till the ending and then we need to discuss. So, I'm very early on, but I am hooked already, so I will keep you guys updated on that. Otherwise, I guess that's like my life catch up for right now. So why don't we hop into the win of the week?
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
Which I suppose will turn into just like a win of the moment. I don't know. Maybe we'll let us know. Do you guys like this segment? It's like a piece of positivity where I feel as like we're otherwise complaining. But what it's, I think we have the same win, and it's just that we're together, and it's so
Together.
easy.
Yes,
I saw
this
Gabby
weekend.
twice this week. Like that's insane.
Crazy.
Normally we go like months without seeing each
Yeah.
other, and it
So-
was nice to just like veg last night and just like watch a show and.
Although you have no food in this place. We need to fix that.
I just need to go to the store.
I was
Yeah.
hungry twice. I'd eat leftover pasta salad, and then I got hungry again.
We had
And we
mac and
shared a
cheese.
box of mac and cheese, which I swear used to fill us up way more than that. I felt like I
Yeah.
had 3 bites.
Yeah, I agree.
So we need to fix that issue.
I need Cheez-Its. That's like really.
And cheese and crackers and
Snacks. Oh, this is like a snack sign. If you're watching the YouTube video, you get to see things like that. But our win is just that we're having a sister weekend, and it's so easy. We're, as you guys know, sparked the name of this podcast, Outgoing Without Going Out. We're just very comfortable people. So the
Yeah.
fact that like we don't have to go out and like meet new people as much as I would love to do that.
see, I wouldn't. I've come to the conclusion I don't, and not that I don't like people. I like people. I prefer my core, me, Justin, my family, maybe like 1 or 2 other people to hang out with, and like everything else genuinely drains me and exhausts me. I have no desire. I really don't.
Okay. Well, on that note, then, I was just gonna say that it's very easy.
Yeah, it's nice that I have a friend now.
Comfortable.
You.
Yes, like a built-in friend. We're close enough that like we can just do this. So that's been cool, and especially when Sean works 24-hour shifts, it was nice to just like not hang alone last night. We're gonna go to dinner tonight, and the 3 of us just get along very well, so it's very easy. And we can accomplish work stuff. Like I don't feel bad asking her to take pictures of me
Right, obviously.
when we're places. So
You're
it's
gonna
like,
take-
and vice versa. So it's very nice for that aspect as well.
So
So
that's
that's
a
our
win.
win.
I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops.
All right, popping over to the favorite. I feel like this has been your favorite before.
It might have been, but I did quite a bit of online shopping this week, which I really don't normally do, hardly ever, but I had a Lululemon gift card. So I finally, if anyone has any connections to Lululemon here, fix your in-stock issues.
It's Tuesday mornings.
I've tried that, and then I went to the store and they told me Friday mornings. I've tried everything. The sizes that I want and the stuff that I want, never in stock for months. Literally since Christmas, every time I've looked. So finally got online and they had the Hottie Hot let me try that again. The Hottie Hot High Rise 2.5 shorts are sold online only, and I get a size 2 for size reference. But they are my favorite gym shorts, especially now that I'm going to be coaching every day compared to actually like being an athlete. I'm not going to be wearing Nike Pros and like spandex as much, so I like the more running shorts. And I literally had 1 black pair and I would wear and wash on repeat. And now I got the Hottie Hot High Rise in gray, and then I got another pair. I would be lying if I knew the name because I just went with whatever else they had in stock. It's some other, I want to say maybe like Track That High Rise 3-inch ones, which I don't love as much, but I got those in white and I love the white color look of it. But that is my favorite, those shorts. And now another thing that you didn't ask for, it's not my favorite, but it is close, is I finally placed an order on Skims. And I know we've talked about this before.
Did you try them on?
I did. I have a video coming up where I did like a little try on haul, and I hate that I like it as much as I do.
I thought you were gonna say you hate it.
No, I really like it. The tank that everyone raves about, I really like it.
Is it just because it's soft?
It's soft. I feel like it fits really well, and it's like just a basic tank that you can really wear out, and like it looks good. Like the quality is great.
Okay, I'll have to look into that.
It's not as expensive as I thought it was, to be honest, either. I mean,
Is it like a Lululemon? Is it like
I would
an
say
Aritzia?
even a little bit cheaper than Lululemon.
How much was a tank top?
Maybe 20, 30.
So like an Urban Outfitters.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe
Equivalent to
price
that.
range?
I don't know, but I really like it.
Okay. Well, let me know how the quality lasts as far as like washing them.
I will.
That's what I'm always curious about. So my favorite has nothing to do with any of that, and it's probably not relatable to anyone, but I've been loving canned chicken, and let me tell you why.
Weird. I feel like you were always against it.
No, I used to eat it, but it was never like my favorite thing. When we get out of a workout in the gym, Sean's like, do you want a protein shake? And after I do a workout, I don't want a sweet banana peanut butter milkshake. Like, it's just not what I want. I want something hearty that's gonna like fill me up and have good protein. So I have been taking Ritz crackers and just putting canned chicken on top and eating a whole can of chicken. Great protein. I know it's like sitting in a can, so I'm sure like the sodium content's high and whatever, but like it's so easy.
Better
it's
than a lot of
quick.
things you
Yeah.
can be eating.
So I have been loving canned chicken.
Interesting.
That actually sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of
But
hungry.
We'll figure food out after this, but that is my favorite of the moment. Go get yourself. I will say it's kind of overpriced for a can of
Really?
chicken.
How much
I
is
don't
it?
know.
I thought it was cheap.
$7 for 2
Oh.
cans.
Eh.
2 cans. I mean,
Two can Sam.
2 cans, Sam. I just.
Be careful though, because they put it next to the tuna.
Yes.
They'll trick you sometimes.
And they have it like intertwined, like the flavored ones too. Like they have the tuna creations, they now have chicken creations, but they're all together. And they are not one and the same.
They're not.
No, people. So,
They'll get you. Yeah.
excuse me. All right, why don't we hop right in? Start us. Oh my gosh, we saved a lot of Reddit threads. So basically, like we said, petty revenge. These people submitted their stories. Some of them are long, some of them are short. Why don't we just kick it right off and get it going? I feel like I've been talking for a while, so let's let Gabby go and read the first one.
This was what really, I was like reading this one, I was like, yes, this is what we have to do, and I have to read this story because it is, when I tell you, she deserves, I was gonna say an Oscar, but what do you get for writing?
Nobel Peace Prize, maybe?
Or like the New York bestseller #1 list. I don't know. deserves that. She deserves all that. So the title of this is Don't Respect Women's Bodily Autonomy, Then I'll Exercise Mine by Weaponizing My Ass Against You.
I haven't read this one yet, by the way, guys, so I don't know what's coming either.
First, some background. I have seriously stanky farts. I'm talking face-melting, mind-rending, nightmare-inducing smells. Gas that will make you question your belief or confirm your doubt in the existence of a just and loving God. It's not lactose intolerance, gluten intolerance, celiac, Crohn's, or anything serious like that. I just have extra funky gut bacteria that enjoy turning anything I eat into a noxious, creeping cloud of death. Like I said, this lady, her writing style, immaculate. Okay, let's keep going. I generally try to use my power responsibly. I'll excuse myself from the room, warn others to avoid ground zero after a bomb's been detonated, or even stick my butt out of a door or window if this situation so requires. But I'm also not above using my gas to go on the offensive against those that deserve it. That's what the story is about. This past Saturday, my husband, his brother, my sister, and I went out for lunch. I won't go through the rather convoluting circumstances that brought the group together, but it wasn't exactly a pairing of choice. My husband's brother, let's call him Chad, is basically a walking caricature of an immature, extremely online dude bro who approximates having a personality by acting like an in real life Twitter troll. My husband and I try to spend no more time around him than being family requires, but my poor sister was getting her first experience.
Here we go. She can't read.
Was getting his first
Here we go.
exposure to him and definitely wasn't enjoying it. For reasons that will become apparent, I'll note that Chad was driving and he's got a new car that he's very protective of. Anyways, on our way back from the restaurant, we went for Vietnamese. We passed by a small protest against the leaked Roe opinion. Naturally, that's Chad's cue to chime in with the most repulsive take imaginable. He screeches out some very vulgar words about it. Get
Nobody
a life,
effing cares.
like
get a
yeah,
life.
blah blah blah, like calling them the "see you next Tuesday," the whole 9 yards. My husband shakes his head and says, "Dude, you're such an a-hole." My sister lets out an exaggerated sigh. I'm ready to go on a rant that would have left him crying for his alt-right internet buddies. But then I felt a slight bubbling in my tummy, and I had an even better idea. You see, while my farts are awful no matter what I eat, there are certain foods that take them to a whole nother level of putridity. And it just so happens that pho, which I had ordered at lunch, is near the top of the list.
Is that how you say it?
I think so. It
Pho?
looks like pho, but I think it's pho.
Pho.
Pho. I'm not sure why, but my gut's grotesque alchemy never fails to turn those tiny bowls of noodles, beef, and broth into my very own organic nerve gas.
So descriptive.
But so well written. I'd normally never consider unleashing that kind of horror in an enclosed space, but this was my chance to ruin Chad's afternoon, and I had to take it. With a discreet lift of a cheek and the slight flex of my ab muscle, I let it go like Elsa. And I knew right away it was going to be all that I had bargained for and then some. 4 seconds of silent steam and instantly warmed the car seat to 100 degrees Celsius.
Not Celsius.
Celsius. Emphasis on that. I cleared my throat and declared calmly and confidently, "I am so sorry." My husband